Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, and welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studio. Wait a minute, the pass is ricocheted, intercepted by the Bears, and heading to McDonald's goes Chicago. Can I get a McPick six? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Touchdown on the first play of the game in this bitch. Where's Officer Jenny when you need her? Pewter City Gym Leader Brock Purdy just got robbed in prime time. They were just doing team introductions. Referee didn't even buckle his belt. His fly was open, and somehow immediately it's a touchdown. Next 49ers possession, Brock Purdy doing his best to not turn the football over. Rifles it over the middle, got his tight end to take it inside Chicago territory. Very next play, run CMC, blue eyes, white privilege, carry of 9 to the 35. Not for nothing, San Francisco has absolutely surprised me this year. I didn't expect them to be ass. I thought they would probably be middle of the pack, especially after the injury to Bosa and Warner. Plus, even with Brock Purdy missing a few games, they've overachieved. If they win tonight, they still have a shot at being the #1 seed next week. Goal to go from the 1-yard line. Pewter City Gym Leader Brock Purdy dumps it off to the end zone. Got Tonjes for the touchdown to tie the game at 7-all. Ensuing drive, 3rd and 3. Time to unleash QB. Zesty. Buddy tripping over his own nail polish. Nobody was there. How the hell you losing your footing? Pass sails incomplete. They're forced to punt. Then on the ensuing drive, Purdy's pass is batted down, and the Niners punt. One more try for QB. Zesty. Incomplete, back-to-back punts for Chicago. Next Niners possession, run CMC, gets the handoff, and just look at the blue eyes right privilege. Peep the vision, better than the member of the Avengers. He's gonna take it down the sideline deep inside Chicago territory to the 23. He's been cooking all season, #3 all-time in career scrimmage yards per game, and he's on the cusp of making NFL history. As the first player to ever have the 1,000 twice in a career, he's already got the rush yards locked up. Throw that man the football. After run CMC goes to the bench, very next play, handoff to Brian Robinson, NFL's 50 Cent, picks up 15 yards to set up a goal-to-go situation, and then Pewter City Gym Leader Brock Purdy threw a touchdown last play. He's gonna tuck the football, dial up voicemail, call his own number to take it to the end zone himself to give the Niners their first lead today.
They be like, Smooth, what? Can you teach me how to dirty? You know why? Cause all the girls love me.
Ensuing drive, trailing for the first time today. The Bears looking to respond. Dump off to Cole Kmet. Couple blockers out in front. He's going to take it to midfield. After an enforced 15-yard penalty on a low block, very next play, QB Zesty launches the football 35 yards to the end zone. Caught by Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. Tie game again. Back and forth we go in Levi. Play action fake for Pewter City Gym Leader Brock Purdy. Buddy got more time in the pocket than the Godfather series. He's going to find Pearsall in Bears territory. 3 plays later, 3rd and 2. Final minute and a half of the quarter. Brock Purdy takes it himself for the first down to extend the drive. Into the second quarter we go. Very first play of the period. Open again, takes it to the 20. Fun fact, Christian McCaffrey's father, Ed McCaffrey, had 7,400 receiving yards. In this game, Christian McCaffrey entered with 7,400 rushing yards. Got a whole family filled with ballers. And on this drive, the blue eyes right privilege would be showcased to the world as McCaffrey takes it to the end zone for his 10th rushing touchdown of the season. The Niners are back in front because
that's how a white man runs a football.
The offensive showdown continues. Bears back on the field. Handoff to Manungai. Huge carry. Takes it inside Niner territory. Very next play. Give it back to him. Zesty.
When I seen him throw that ball.
Manungai gets the football again. Moves the chains for the second play in a row. Hut.
Bruce.
Gotcha, bitch.
This fat son of a bitch.
Jumped off sides. QB
Zesty
would take advantage on a rifle to Loveland in the end zone for the touchdown. Tie game, 21-all. We've got a shootout. After that early pick six, we had 3 punts in a row, and ever since, the offense has just been lighting it up. Both teams averaging damn near 8 yards a play. Later on the drive,
Watch out, watch out, watch out!
Purdy got blasted, knocked out of Bears territory, but they'd re-enter CMC with a 14-yard reception.
Let's go gambling!
Why punt the football? It's been an offensive explosion all day. Purdy over the middle, got his man to extend the drive. With the first down, 3rd and goal for Pewter City Gym Leader Brock Purdy. His passes Intercepted in the end zone by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. The Bears have their second. Foul! Illegal contact. Hands to the face by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He's slapped. Resulting in an automatic first down. Then 2 plays later, Brock Purdy takes it to the end zone himself again. Second rushing touchdown on the day. Niners back up by 7. Under 90 seconds left to go into half. 2-minute drill for Chicago. 3rd and 7. Williams with nowhere to go with the football has to throw it away.
Hold on, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical, individual D, Chiseled, Adonis. But of course, you already knew that. And what if I told you you could get your own personalized Cameo today inside 24 hours? If you book me over on Cameo.com/Chiseled Adonis to get your own personalized video message. I've done over 450 throughout the years, and I've been able to garner over 100 5-star reviews. So whether it's a happy birthday, happy anniversary, just a pep talk, or a roast, if somebody needs to be engulfed in verbal flame, I'm the man for the job. So make sure you go over and book me on Cameo.com/Chiseled Adonis. I'll see you on the inside.
After the Niners decide to do nothing on their final possession, we take it to the second half. The Bears on the opening drive get a first down on the very first play. Already approaching midfield, QB
Zesty.
would find Chicago's favorite DJ in Niner territory. 3 plays later, 3rd and long. Caleb Williams looking to become the first Chicago quarterback to go over 4,000 yards in franchise history. Able to find his man Walker, moving the chains, extending the drive. On the next play, Williams rolling left, got Burton on the move, picks up a first down to set up a goal to go from the 3-yard line. And when in doubt, turn to the Pokemon because DeAndre Swift never misses. He take it to the end zone to tie the game. 28 all again. Neither team has been able to run away from each other. Nobody's made it a 2-possession game yet. And the Niners immediately looking to regain the lead because they'd swiftly drive down the field on an 8-play, 65-yard, 5-minute drive that would cap off with Kyle Juszczyk catching the ball in the end zone, but not before a spectacular effort from Purdy. Peep the athleticism. Don't touch me. You can't get me, fat boy.
They be like, smooth. What? Can you teach me how to Dougie? You know why? Cause all the girls love me. Hey. All I need is a beat that's super bumpin'. And for you to back it up and dump it. Get it. Put your arms out front, lean side to side. They gon' be on you when they see you hit that Dougie ride.
Chris Collinsworth could have made a donation to the sperm bank with the way he reacted to this in the booth. Nonetheless, Purdy made Chicago look silly as the Niners regained the lead. He's now got 4 total touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 2 through the air. Mr. Irrelevant ballin'. How does the former #1 overall pick respond? Dump off the middle, find Swift. He's gonna pick up a first down. Still on their own side of the field. We haven't seen a punt all quarter. Here comes QB.
Zesty.
Launches the football on a rope. Finds his man for the first down. Burton moving the chains. Chicago still on the move. Now in Niners territory, 2nd and 12. Reception from Walker. Then later on the drive, 4th and 5.
Let's go gambling.
Loveland over the middle keeps the drive alive. Into the 4th quarter we go. Nobody is interested in field goals in this game. DeAndre Swift finds a seam, outruns the entire Niners organization to the end zone to tie the game at 35 apiece. The pressure back on San Francisco to respond. Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy, 3rd and 7, over the middle. Pearsall is over 80 yards, but for the first time in the half, somebody's gonna have to punt. The Bears defense gets a stop. Following drive, Burton on the reception's gonna pick up a huge first down across the 35. Chicago still on the move. 2 plays later from the 39-yard line, handoff to Kyle Monungai, runs over one Niner, sets up a 3rd and short after picking up the first down.
When I seen him throw that ball,
Williams with a laser to Loveland for a first down to put them in field goal range. And from 29 yards out, Chicago takes their first lead since the pick 6. Facing a deficit, how would Brock Purdy respond? Under 5 minutes left to go in this game, 3rd and 6. Purdy steps up, able to go find Tonjes. He moves the chains to extend the drive. Couple plays later, 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Play action for Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy. Goes back to run CMC, and the Blue Eyes Bright privilege is loose. Takes it inside Chicago territory. We're under 3 minutes left to play. Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy looking for a promotion. He wants to work at the Indigo Plateau. Finds Jawan Jennings, gets a block from Ricky, and and takes it the distance to the end zone. Touchdown 49ers, they take the lead. And now with under 2 minutes left to play, Chicago has an opportunity to get their 8th one-score victory of the season. 6 times this year, they've trailed in the fourth quarter with under 2 minutes left to play and walked away with a W. Can Caleb Williams lead yet another comeback after a 6-yard gain from Swift? 3rd and 4. QB
Zesty.
is going to use his feet to extend the drive, pick up the first down, and get out of bounds. 3 plays later, keep in mind the Bears still have all 3 timeouts. Dump off to Burden, makes one Niner miss, picks up the first down at the 30-yard line. Call timeout. You have 3 timeouts. Why are you not using timeout? I don't understand. You have 3 timeouts here. Why are you letting unnecessary seconds come off the clock? Even if you were confident you would find the end zone, you also don't want to shaft yourself and not give yourself enough time to put points on the board. These motherfuckers wasted 21 seconds for a 5-yard gain. After 2 failures of a play, 4th and 5, game on the line. Caleb Williams rifles it over the middle, finds Loveland for the first down, but they're down to 25 seconds left to play. They had to use their second timeout to figure out what they wanted to do on 4th down. They stopped the clock. 2nd and 10. Try the hook and ladder, but Swift doesn't have enough to find the end zone. He does pick up the first down, and now you have to spike it because that's your only way to stop the clock. There is nothing that drives me up a wall more than piss-poor time management. This drive started on the north side of the 2-minute warning. You had all 3 timeouts. You were in Niners territory before you got under a minute. You know you're down by 4. Field goal doesn't come into play here. You should have used the timeout with 1:03 left to play so you could at least conserve 1 in your pocket. Even if you're trying not to score too fast, there's no guarantee you're gonna score. You lost 21 seconds for literally no reason, completely out of timeouts. And it was so bad that you had to run the hook and ladder because you recognize you really only have time for 1 more play. Game on the line from the 2.5-yard line. Caleb Williams trying to extend the play, rolling towards his left. Nobody's getting open. Has to release the football. It's thrown into the dirt. Pass incomplete. The Niners hold on to win. The Bears take an L. The play was broken from the start. Immediately, the 49ers brought pressure. At this point, every Chicago Bear should have been hauling ass to see if they can get open or make it to the boundary so Williams can throw the football to him. But unfortunately for Chicago, that wasn't in the cards for them. And despite a valiant effort, the Bears come up short. And in prime time, the San Francisco 49ers tell QB
Zesty.
and his Chicago Bears to take out their Metro card and get aboard the L train.
You lose. What's for dinner?
Fresh hot ales.
It's over. You lose.
All these knockout commentaries had me thinking, why don't I knock someone out myself? So I came up with Knockdown Tea, guaranteed to help you sleep longer, sleep better, relax, and restore. Passion fruit flavored, so you know it's good. Simply take it 30 minutes to an hour before you go to sleep, and our slogan is 1 cup down for the count, 2 cups, throw in the towel. So make sure you click the link in my description, head over to knockdowntea.com, and grab your first pack today. Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out if you haven't already. And on top of that, hit that notification bell as well. For whatever reason, YouTube's only showing my videos to 20% of my subscribers. So if you have already turned on the notification bell, turn it off, turn it back on. If you never turn it on, turn it on. I appreciate you.